Hey Aussie Gamers, welcome to episode 57 of the Aussie Gamers Express podcast, the podcast that tries to avoid being stabbed in the neck. I am your host, Luke One, and joining me as usual is my good friend Thorncliffe. How are ya?
I'm good.
Wonderful, and we're also joined by my other good friend, Red. How are you?
I am fantastic.
That's good to hear. Alright, this week's show and preview before we get into what we've been playing. After that, in news, we've got a PlayStation 4 update that's just hit us, GTA 5 bans, Assassin's Creed Victory news, League of Legends, and some YouPorn and eSports. There's a couple more news items that might be coming along with those as well. After that, what's that sound for the week that we'll all be able to play in? More about that later. And then we'll bring the show home for another week. So first up, Red, tell us about what you've been playing, how your week's been.
Fucking finally would be two words that I would put together, because we were finally able to play a co-op game together last night, you and I.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It has to be the update, the PlayStation 4 update.
Well, how freaky was it? We were sitting there, we were playing some Little Big Planet, obviously, because I got that yesterday. And every level, I'd crash, and then I'd come back and join your game. You'd crash.
Yeah, the game would completely crash back to the dashboard. It was screwed.
And we'd crash together.
Yeah. But then, whilst I crashed, it came up with a thing saying update. And I said to Red, oh, look, there's an actual system update. And I did the update. Then Red did the update. Oh, and mind you, we tried to play Far Cry 4 earlier in the night as well. And it was like...
Again.
As usual, it didn't work, and we couldn't connect to each other. And then after we did the update, I said, Red, let's give Far Cry a go. And boom, it worked. We got into a game, and we played flawlessly.
It did, didn't it?
How good was it?
Except for me wingsuiting backwards into death.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm more than willing to happy to have that, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Because you had almost like 90% completed your game, and I'd 99% completed mine up until unlocking the next area. All we'd done was just run around and try out every weapon that could fuck each other up.
Oh, that's right. We started shooting each other.
and we took down one of those heavy bases, or fortresses, if you will, undetected.
Undetected.
Piece of piss.
Yeah. That was the one up in the top left.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
Paul's, or whatever his name was.
No, it wasn't Paul's.
His is down the right. Yeah.
It is.
That was the one that me and you did, Red. And we thought, we're gonna go straight through the front doors of this place in the car, and then we drove up and floored it, went through, and we didn't know there was mines, and it blew us up.
Yeah.
This week I've had the pleasure of co-oping Far Cry with a pair of you bastards. And Little Big Planet, look, for all those crashes, all the reload times, what a fucking nice looking game. What a really refreshing take on Little Big Planet, because being a fan of, big fan of number one, dabbled in number two, number three is going to get a lot of love. I also
I'm yet to get it, but I am looking forward to giving it a go. Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's got 4-player co-op, so we can all jump in.
I played SteamWorld Dig.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm down about 4 tiers, I think, so far. I just had a little go of that. I sat down with my daughter and we played that escape game. Sorry, the name eludes me.
Escape Plan.
Escape Plan.
Oh, yeah.
Weird game. Could be something I might like when I've got bugger all on, really. Also, I actually didn't touch Unity this week. I prestiged again in Call of Duty on the double XP weekend.
Neither did Ubisoft.
Touche, my good man. And today I forked under I caved under pressure even, and I've purchased the Lords of the Fallen off the 12-day sale, or 12 days of Christmas sale on the PSN.
Yeah, it was like 40 something bucks.
Yeah, that's not bad. Well, considering I had in the vicinity of $20 on there already, it didn't seem that bad.
Have you tried it yet?
No, still downloading at the moment as we speak.
Well, there was one little sneaky thing that I noticed as well. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but I bought the Game of Thrones episode 1 this afternoon, and I had to put it in $10 increments when I was paying with PayPal.
What do you mean?
Well, you know how you on the PlayStation 3 you used to have to update your wallet with $10 increments?
Yeah.
Well, like I bought a couple of games this week, which I'll tell you about shortly, and it was just taking the total amount out of my PayPal account.
Yeah.
But this afternoon, after the new update's gone through, it's gone through to $10.
No. Those other games, were they more than $10?
Yes.
Yes.
Anything minimum, is it?
Minimum of $10. If it's $11, it'll take $11 out. If it's $9, it'll take $10 out.
Aha.
Yeah, so it's a minimum, that's all.
All right, cool.
We did work that out earlier this year, and I think I mentioned it on the podcast. But thanks for listening.
Yes. I can't remember what I did 3 hours ago.
Yeah, fair enough. But Red, keep going. Or are you done?
That's me done, mate. Yeah.
All right,
Hands
cool.
down, they've been good games this week.
Sean, heaven forbid, if you can remember, what have you been playing this week?
Well, I've actually written it down. Far Cry 4, I've been smashing that. Putting a fair amount of hours into it. I think I'm up to 23 hours now and about 44%.
Have you finished the story?
Still going on it. No, I'm going through that at the moment. I did about 4 or 5 missions last night. Yep. It's one of those things that's really good about the game is that, like, if you've got a fair amount of time that you sit down and you go, you know what, look, I'm going to have enough time to give this a really good go. You'll sit there and you'll play the missions. But if you go, I've only got about an hour or an hour and a half to play, I'll just go and do some collectibles or this or that there, and to the point where I actually wrote myself a to-do list.
Yeah, you said you were doing that. That's a bit weird.
So, well, instead of having to go back and forth to the trophy list all the time while I was doing it, and because I've got a shit memory, I wrote a Far Cry 4 to-do list of the trophies that I needed to get, and I've been crossing them off as I do them. Did
you notice that you can actually have a look at where your trophies are going into the progression section?
Yeah, but it's going into menus and that. I had it all written out and sitting next to me, and I'm like, what was the next? Yeah, cool. Old school.
You're an idiot. I've got a memory.
Yes. Every time I learn something new, it just pushes old stuff out, so there's no point in doing that.
Another half dozen games and you'll forget how to wipe.
Yeah. That's got a wipe for. Shadow of Mordor I bought in the Black Friday sale that was on the PS4. I think it was $62, and that was the full one with the season pass and everything like that in it. So it was $140 originally, and they dropped it down to $62, and I thought, you know what, that's perfect, I'll grab that. And while I was at it, I picked up Entwined. So that was it was about $6 or $7, and just made it up to $70 and bought that. So Entwined, I actually finished as well. I sat down and played it. So if you don't know much about it at all, you guys,
no,
not at all.
So you're kind of like a flying fish and a flying bird, and you're controlled by either thumbstick.
Yeah, it's
okay. So it's a tunnel.
One does the bird, one does the fish.
Yeah. And it's a tunnel. So it's just flying down this tunnel, and the music, and it's all colourful, and it's a really pretty game. It looks like you're on acid. Your thumbsticks around, they'll come up like little circles and stuff that are the colour either blue or orange. And you've got to get your fish, which is orange, and your bird, which is blue, into the holes. And they'll be in different positions on the screen, and you've got to move you guys around to try and get them through there. And a meter goes up, and then once you get your meter to full, then you entwine and go into this weird level at the end where you fly around and you need to pick other stuff up. And then you push R1 and L1 and like a stream comes out the back of you. I don't get it, but it was cool to play.
Sounds
Another
hard.
fucking drinking game.
Yes, but it got really difficult towards the end, to the point where I'm sitting there and like you get towards the end of the level, and once you get to the end of the level and like your fish and your bird get full meters, then you push R1 and L1 together and it'll start to speed up, and you've got to go through the things. But everyone that, if you miss any of them, it'll like separates them again, so you need to get the bars back up and it'll take a bit off the bar. So every time you miss something, it'll take a little bit minus off your bars, and it gets frustrating because you can be playing a level for 20 minutes because you keep getting just near the end and then fucking up, so it drops your bar down again.
Oh, do you need the bar to get to the end to finish?
Yeah.
Ah, right.
To finish the level.
I've got a dirty mind, I think.
Yes.
Yes. Well, it's on PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4, so you should be able to get it and give it a go on the PS3 if you.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Next one, so I got Shadow of Mordor. I've been playing that, loving it. It's awesome, great Lord of the Rings games. You guys have talked about it at length in the past, but yeah, I share good vibes about the game. It's really cool. Thomas Was Alone came out on PS4 this week.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I got that again and started playing it. I enjoy that game.
Did you have to buy it again?
No, free.
Oh right.
Yeah, so if you've got it on PlayStation 3, it'll be on Vita and PS4. You've got it for nothing. So
New set of trophies or same?
I think it's a new set, but yeah, it's just the PS4. You'll earn it on PS3, PS4, and on.
Yeah, but if
Vita,
I've already 100%ed it, would are all the trophies unlocked already, or?
No, I don't think so, because I think I 100%ed it on Vita and on. So I'm not sure, because Limbo's got a separate trophy list on Vita and on PS3. I know that.
Yeah, it just depends.
That's something that I might have to have a look
It's
into.
the difference between cross-buy and cross-play.
Cross-play, yeah.
So if it's cross-buy, you'll have separate trophies. If it's cross-play, you'll have the single set of trophies.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That's whatever. More sales. I've gone nuts this week. SimCity, the one that they had all the DRM problems with last year on release, was $24 for the whole lot. So that was on the Origin sale. The only bad thing is you have to use Origin to play it. But
yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it.
It's
pretty cool. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
it's
maybe you
downloaded it. I went through the tutorial the other day and just started my city, so it's pretty cool. It is SimCity. It's pretty much the same as it's always been, just better graphics and a few extra little features. But it's pretty cool. Like Red, I've been playing SteamWorld Dig on my Vita, so that's cool. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah, I played that when that first came out. I finished it.
Yeah, you got it on PS4, didn't you?
Vita. Well, it's cross-buy.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. And that's right. You went away and
I played it all on my Vita.
Yeah.
But that's cross-buy, so it's got two separate trophies.
Ooh, cool. And today I got the Game of Thrones Iron from Ice, so I'm looking forward to playing that once the podcast finishes.
Very good. All right, is that it?
Yeah, that's my week, I think. Yeah.
Fuck, we'll turn you into a gamer yet.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's no uni, so I've got 13 weeks off uni now. So yeah, been smashing it, loving it. It's cool.
Nice. Well, I guess that just leaves me, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, Far Cry 4, as Red mentioned, Little Big Planet 3 as well. Really enjoying that. Strangely enough, it never crashed playing single player and couch co-op, because I played that a fair bit with my 6-year-old daughter, and we didn't have any issues. It was just a connectivity thing. Rather than the connection just dropping out, it was the game crashing, which hopefully is fixed. There was like a 340 odd megabyte update today that came out, and I've done that, so I haven't tried it yet, but we'll probably give it a go tonight. I also tried out, or didn't try it out, I played it through to the end, the Game of Thrones by Telltale Games. What is it, from Iron from Ice?
Iron from Ice.
Iron from Ice. I played that today, and I decided to get it on the Xbox One for one massive reason. It's about $15 cheaper, about $10-15 cheaper on the Xbox One as opposed to the PlayStation 4. Although, Red, I was discussing it with you in party chat last night. I was a little bit wrong. I hadn't actually purchased it yet, but I'll explain it. It's a bit weird. On the PlayStation 4, on the Australian store, I think it's $44.95 or something like that. Let's call it $45.
Yep.
That's for the season. So it's for 6 episodes. On the Xbox One, first, the PlayStation 4 single episode, was that $9.95?
$8.95.
$8.95.
That's the one that I bought.
Call it $9, okay?
Yep. On
the Xbox one episode is $6.95. For the season pass is $26.95.
Fuck.
Now, I bought the season pass thinking that was all 6 episodes. It's not.
Oh, what?
No, yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they would do it like this. The season pass is episodes 2 to 6. You still need to buy the first episode as like the hub.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So $26.95 plus $6.95. It's still a whole heap cheaper than the $45 of the Xbox. The PlayStation 4. So I ended up getting it on the PlayStation. Ended up getting it on the Xbox One and getting all my consoles mixed up. And I played through it today. I played it through with my wife because she's a big fan of Game of Thrones as well. It's I guess it's a pretty good intro to all the characters, because you remember we were talking about how you play as a couple of different characters in this one?
Yep.
I think there was 3 characters, and there's a whole heap of like characters if you're familiar with the TV series. There's a whole heap of characters in there that you'll know of, which makes it really good. It's not a complete disconnect from the sort of TV series storyline. Yeah. It fits into there.
So who I've seen in the so obviously you play as House Forrester.
Yes.
And they're the Ironwoods, is it? Ironwood is the place they live in or something. And
I don't know.
From the screenshots I've seen Cersei Lannister.
Yep.
I've seen Tyrion's
Lannister. There.
I've seen Ramsay Bolton.
Yes, Ramsay. Yeah, he's
Ramsay
in there.
Bolton's in it.
He's quite a big character in it.
Yeah,
he's not just a cameo or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah,
there's all references to Eddard Stark. There's
his wife's in it, isn't she?
Oh, no.
Caitlin Stark, that's it. Yeah.
Well, unless you've seen the series, we don't want to ruin it too much, but we can't. Yeah.
Well, that's it. Look. This first episode sort of kicks off. I guess it's not too much of a spoiler to talk about the Red Wedding. It sort of kicks off around there, and I would pick that at about end of season 3, start of season 4.
End of season 3 was the Red Wedding.
Yeah. So because also when you see Tyrion, he's got that scar on his face.
Yep.
Which happens to him.
Yep.
Yeah. At the beginning.
Blackwater Bay.
Yeah, that's right. So that's how I pick sort of where the timeline is. And yeah, you jump between. There's also what's her name? She's Joffrey's Mrs.
Oh yeah. Marjorie.
Marjorie. Yeah, Marjorie is in it. And one of the playable characters is one of her handmaidens. There's another one as well. I can't think of their names because there's quite a few characters in it, but. Yeah, it's a pretty good Telltale game, and it played quite well.
How long?
Usual, probably about 2 hours per episode. Now, it starts off with a fair bit of action, which is really cool, and then it drops, and then it's just a lot of dialogue and a lot of, just sort of. I don't know if it was just just creating the story, but it got a little bit slow towards the middle, and then it ramped up again at the end before it sort of just cut off real quick. So I'm kind of hoping there's a little bit more action in the next episode. Hopefully that first one was a little bit of a build-up, which I can understand, but what got me through it is because I love Game of Thrones, so all that conversation was all good quality conversation, I think.
And relevant, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, if you're a fan of it, I think you'll enjoy it. But if you're only playing it because you've got nothing to play, you might get a tad bored. That's how I felt about it. But I loved it, so I've got the season pass for that.
Still, I bought it as just a $8.95 episode. You know what I thought? I'll buy them all, and if I've only got to pay $9 every couple of weeks towards it, then it's better than outlaying the $45 straight up. So
yeah. Look, that's the thing as well. Like, you are going to save a little bit of money by paying for it up front with the season pass, but at the same time, when you separate them, like make it $9 every time, like I don't know how often they're going to release them. This one, but if it's once a month or whatever, it's a month.
It could be once a month or once every 3 or so weeks, because they said that it's going to be finished before Game of Thrones kicks off again in March.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah, that'd have to be pretty quick then.
Yeah.
Because there's 6 episodes, that'd be 6 months, so it'll definitely come out sooner than that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so I played that. That was nice and fun. Red, did you have questions about that? You haven't played it?
No, I haven't, but I was going to ask chronologically where it's sat. You've ticked that box. Yeah. You've ticked the box of the main characters. Visually pleasing?
It's a Telltale game. It's exactly the same as it always has been, yeah.
Is it better looking than The Walking Dead?
It's a little bit different. I think the art's a little bit
more three-dimensional.
Well, it's cleaner and smoother. Yeah, but I think that was part of the art style with the Walking Dead. You know how sometimes on the shirt it looked like, when you doodle on a piece of paper, and when you're drawing a line, you'll go backwards and forwards a few times, and it'll leave like a rough line, rather than just one clean line. They did that in The Walking Dead, and it kind of added a little rustic sort of feel to the art. This doesn't really have that. It's a bit cleaner and smoother and higher in definition, as it should be. But essentially, it's still the same thing. Anything else?
And last thing. Yep. Did the actors do the voice acting?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Tyrion was Tyrion.
It's got to be better than his last video game. Dinklebot.
That's it, Dinklebot.
Deploy Dinklage.
Yeah, all of it, unless it was sensationally perfect copycat voices.
Rebecca.
Yeah, maybe. It was the original actors for all the characters that I knew of. Even that, Ramsey. Even him. It was the actor.
He's cool. He's such a sicko.
See, I picked him from his voice because he doesn't really look exactly like where you look at Tyrion, you're like, that's fucking Tyrion, because he's
the shortness gives it away.
that does give it away, but you look at the face and you're like, yeah, okay, that's him. Same with Marjorie. Marjorie looks really good, and Cersei as well, but with that other guy, like, his voice really gave it away.
Boobs in it.
No, I didn't see any nude boobs.
Not Game of Thrones then, is it?
It's very true. Very good thing to bring up.
So fair to say it feels polished.
Yeah.
No boobs or flaccid penis. It's not Game of Thrones.
That's it. The only disappointing thing is that I didn't get any trophies.
No?
No, Sean, I was playing it on the Xbox.
Ah, yes.
It's just not that satisfying hearing that bloop. Because it's the exact same sound that you hear when somebody comes online.
Yes. Now, there's something that you haven't told us yet. Or are you continuing with what else you played this week?
Yeah, I haven't finished yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you're going to refer to. But anyway, I played some Rise, Son of Rome today.
Ah, yes.
And
it is a beautiful game. That looks really, really nice. I also managed to have a game of the multiplayer with Shannon Damien. Do you remember him, Sean? Did you ever play with him?
No.
We played like Black Ops back in the day with the earlier days of Aussie gamers. But he invited me for a game, so I jumped into his match and we had a chat as well. It was really cool, thanks to him. But yeah, it's the fight, like the sword play and all that, is very repetitive. I've only just started, so I guess I'm only sort of up against the same type of enemies. So it's gonna be, but it's basically break the defense, smash them a few times with your sword, and then press right trigger to go into your execution, and then they'll flash yellow. So you press Y, then it'll flash blue. Press X, and then if you're lucky, it'll flash blue again or yellow, and you'll do another move or whatever, and cut off arms and legs and stuff like that. It looks really cool, but yeah, it's tad repetitive. The story is interesting, but like I said, I've only played like maybe the first hour and a half, if that really, and yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that anyway. Any questions about that one? It's pretty old game now.
Yeah, we played that originally at the expo, and it was fun. It looked really good, and
yeah,
it's it is something that would interest me on the Xbox One if I got it.
Yeah, well, that's what we played as well in the multiplayer in those arenas. Yeah. There's one thing
cool,
I must
like
say.
The co-op arena.
Yeah, it's definitely some next-gen butt cheeks in that game. Seen as though. Well, when you play the multiplayer, when you start off, all you're wearing is a nappy.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah. And I was playing with Shan Damien, and I said to him, mate, all I want to do is unlock some pants. When can I unlock pants? And he goes, mate, you can never unlock pants. Well, what do you mean? And he said, well, all you could do is unlock skirts. And I said, oh, that's only a tad better than wearing a nappy in front of everybody. So, but it's got microtransactions as well, so I could just pay money and get dressed, but I'm not going to do that. All right. And this afternoon I played with Stooch and Oz Steeler. We played Titanfall. We had a real good hour and a half session of that. That's a really good game. Red, I reckon you would kick ass and love that game.
Stop making me want an Xbox One. I'm not allowed to make jokes anymore.
You would annihilate that game. With your abilities that I've seen how you play in Call of Duty, everyone in Titanfall would be your bitch.
Wicked.
Do you know why I say that?
Why?
Because I'm not bad at it.
You sell yourself short, mate.
Yeah, I do okay in this game. But the good thing about it, I play the attrition mode, which I think is essentially a team deathmatch, and it has NPCs as well, like the bots.
Yeah.
And there's the pilots and the just like your grunts or whatever.
Yeah, there's grunts and spectres and things like that. And there's more of the grunts and spectres and things like that than there is actual human players. So I get a sense of accomplishment playing it, which is probably why I really enjoy it, because I'm not just getting slaughtered.
Yeah, it generates flow.
It's not unusual to finish a match where you've killed maybe 40 of the NPCs and only 6 to 10 of the actual human pilots, and that's a good match.
Or if I'm playing maybe 12 and 2.
Yeah, look, even that's good. Like, you actually get a chance to kill things rather than getting smashed all the time. And then obviously the integration of the Titans, which is just super fun, because you can just get into them and just unleash and blow everything up, or you can use it as like an AI buddy and just have it follow you around shooting shit while you're on the ground shooting shit as well. Or if you're a camper, you've just got a massive turret and just make it stand near you. So, yeah, I massively love that game. And I think, yeah, just with your abilities, I think that game, Red, if you get a chance to have a try, if you ever go somewhere and there's that game available, play it. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, yep. Well, I've got in all likelihoods, Weeksy will lend me the console for a little while, so yep. Even at the cheap prices they are, I'll just buy it for him to say thanks for letting me have a go, and we'll have a game.
He has it, doesn't he?
Oh, I don't know. Does he have Titan? I'll find out.
Yeah. I think he bought it for like $15, the deluxe pack.
There you go. I'll just use his game.
Yeah.
One thing, do you really feel empowered jumping into your Titan and go, oh, fuck yeah, bring it on?
Absolutely.
Because they're somewhat customizable, aren't they?
Yeah, I haven't gotten into it too much. I've only played it for a little bit, but yeah, apparently there's a campaign sort of mode that Stooch was telling me about where you can unlock more Titans and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Let me line it up. I'll get it going School holidays.
Awesome. Sean, what were you talking about? Because that's all I had noted that I hadn't mentioned.
Oh, I thought you would have told everybody about a certain trophy that you got this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for it too, actually. I'd be proud of it as well.
No, you didn't get anything this week. We'll all have it next week.
Oh, yes. No, well, it's old. It's old news now. I got it after the podcast last week, didn't I?
A couple of days. I thought.
Oh no, the next day.
Next day.
Something like that. Anyway, yes, I managed to platinum Far Cry 4.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, I smashed it. But look, it was not without its trickiness, especially for me, because, and that actually now I'm glad you brought that up, because we'll warn everyone, there's a missable trophy. If you go through the game without doing the trophy called Robin Hood. The Robin Hood trophy is where you've got to jump in those trucks that drive around and drive it
Convoys.
back. The convoys did. Oh, not the convoy, because the trucks are just on their own.
It's a supply one, yeah.
It's just a supply truck, and their logo kind of looks like the front outline of a truck. You've got to get in it, you've got to kill the driver, get into it, and drive it back to one of your outposts. Now, the thing is, if you don't do that one like I didn't, and you liberate all of the outposts, that truck won't turn up. They will not exist because they're gone. They're out. They're all liberated. They're finished. And you can't do that trophy unless you start the game again. And now,
what if? Sorry to interrupt, because we found out last night you can reset all the outposts.
Oh, would the trucks come back?
Yes.
I'm guessing they would.
Because then they got places to go to and fro.
That is a possibility. That's probably the one thing that I haven't tried that probably may fix it. I've tried everything else. Can't do it in a co-op match because I got into a game with Jason and did it in his map. It popped him the trophy, but not me.
Yeah.
I tried. Yeah, that was the only thing I thought of that didn't work. But what I eventually did is I started a new game, which there's only one save slot, so it'll copy over your current progress. Started a new game, got up to the part where I could do it, did it, got the trophy. Then I quickly closed the game and downloaded my save game from the cloud, overwrote the one that I just made, and got my map back. That was the one way I did it. But the only catch is there now, I can't 100% the game. It's impossible. Unless that outpost thing work.
Yeah. So once you do everything else, bloody...
Yeah.
We'll reset them, and then you can help me get the trophy as Herc if Sean doesn't jump in the meantime.
Yeah.
I'll be jumping on after this. Oh no, we're not. We're playing Game of Thrones tomorrow night.
Yeah, so we'll try that and see how that works. But yes, I got the platinum trophy anyway. Hooray for me.
Yes.
I just thought it was cool when I was playing last night. I was having trouble because I was tired and I was trying to liberate the outpost without being detected. And I just kept on getting caught. And then I noticed that there was an elephant in a cage in the middle of the outpost. So I just shot it in the ass with an arrow. It went ballistic and just killed everybody in the outpost. And it's like liberated, undetected. And I'm like, awesome.
Didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That was pretty cool.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Well, how about we go on to news?
Sounds good.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Alright, first up in news, we've got a PlayStation 4 update. So it's now up to version 2.03 and it's now live. So if you've got a PlayStation 4 and you haven't done that yet, I recommend getting that ASAP because it doesn't give you a lot of information as to what it does, but it's just your typical bug fix and stability and all that sort of stuff. But it did make a lot of games, well, I say a lot of games because it made one game, but it did make Far Cry 4 co-op work for me in Red, which feels like that's worth a lot of games for me. So I must recommend doing that. Sony did tweet out a thingo, but it didn't really give out much information. It just said, heads up, PS4 system software version 2.03 arrives later tonight and will help improve the usage of some applications.
I had to laugh because I went in there and it goes, view details, add stability. It's like,
yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. Thanks for that. That's I guess Sony like writing all that stuff like I like writing the notes for the podcast every week. But yeah, that's it for that bit. So who has the next bit of news?
PlayStation 1 turned 20 this week.
Oh, 20.
Fantastic. And it's had
that's
19
what the theme is.
Solid.
Yeah, so that's what the theme is. So we've got the theme, and they're doing like there's a theme on the PlayStation 4 for the 20th birthday.
It's not Gay Pride Week.
No.
I thought that was the Gay Pride rainbow.
No, it's actually the colours of the buttons, I think. So
it's well.
It looks like
it could be that, but what it actually is the colours of the PlayStation symbol.
Yes.
Because it has red, where there's
red.
Or is there a red button? There's no red button, is there?
Square. Oh, it's pink. Circle is
red. It's pink. Circle is orange?
Pink.
No, circle's orange, isn't it? I don't have the controller in front of me.
Yeah, red, square's pink and circle is darker shade of pink. So it is Gay Pride.
Yeah. But if you look at the colours on this theme versus the colours on the original PlayStation symbol, it's the colours off that.
Yeah, I found out what they recorded too for the opening tune that PlayStation 1 makes. So they went out to the wild and they found a unicorn farting in a cave.
That's the majestic sound of the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
So that's 20 years old. Man, I feel old.
Yeah, so now they've actually saying that they're going to sell 12,300 commemorative machines coloured in the original grey. They're each going to have a special little, like a what's it called?
Plaque?
Or brain fart. Yeah, plaque with the number on it. So
have you seen them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
looks
cool.
Nice, hey?
Yeah, it'd be absolutely beautiful to have one of these.
And it has the coloured logo on it?
Yep. The original PS logo. And what's cool too, it also comes with a stand, so you've got every accessory.
And the camera.
In the colour scheme, yeah. But they kept the touchpad black.
Very.
Yeah. But the touchpad has the symbols on it. The PlayStation button symbols instead of just the dots.
Yeah, wicked.
And they've put a 2 in there. Because then it's got the 2, then the circle, and it looks like 20.
Yep.
Attention to detail.
Wonder what they're going for.
They're $500.
Get fucked.
$500 US.
Do you reckon we'll see any in this country?
No.
Nah.
No.
But you know what the sad thing about it is? The majority of those, how many was there?
12,300.
The majority of them will go to people who will try and on-sell them for 2-3 times the amount.
And they'll get it.
They'll see about $4 or $5 grand online, I think.
Yeah, which is shit because I'd love one, but not to sell, but to have and keep and look at because I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, 20 years ago, December 3rd, 1994, it was released in Japan, and it came to North America and Europe about 9 months later. So
thank you, PlayStation, for your 19 years of consistent effort.
Yes. What are your favourites from PlayStation 1?
Oh, PlayStation 1.
Most favourite. Yeah, you go.
Metal Gear Solid. Yeah. Tactical espionage action.
Siphon Filter.
Siphon Filter was sick too.
Yes. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver.
Oh, Soul Reaver. Yeah, bring it on. That was good too.
Let's trade scratching machines for a PS1.
Yes. The original Driver.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Driver. Driver was good. Gran Turismo?
Yeah, original Gran Turismo. Or Tony Hawk's, the original.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Oh, what else? What else? Oh, you know what I enjoyed? The Apocalypse. Remember that?
Oh.
It had Bruce Willis as the main character.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember.
And the Die Hard games?
Yeah, there was a Die Hard trilogy.
Yeah.
That was good. Oh, Reloaded, or Reload and Reloaded or something.
Yeah, they were kind of like, weren't they like the...
Top-down dual shooter style thing.
Yeah, like, what's it called that just came out? Zombie one come out on PlayStation 4.
How to Survive.
No, the zombie...
Dead Nation.
Dead Nation.
Dead Nation. Dead Nation.
Dead Nation, yeah.
Tekken 1, mate.
Yeah, the button mashers. I don't remember playing Time Crisis and that. What was the
International
other
Track
game?
and Field.
No, the other shooting one that you had the gun with and the stuff would pop up.
Point Blank.
Point Blank, yeah.
I love it.
Any of you guys play Battle Arena Toshinden? Do you remember that?
No. I remember playing Tenchu Stealth Assassin.
Tenchu!
Oh, Tenchu!
Yes!
Oh, they've remade that, like new ones
Man, it
since
was
then,
terrible.
and they suck balls. Tenchu was the bomb, man. Sneaking up and
I still
stealth
remember
assassin.
playing Tenchu Stealth Assassins at your place for the first time on your PlayStation 1.
At my place.
Yeah, at Land Isle.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
good memory.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome. And was it Twisted Metal?
Yeah, Twisted Metal was good.
Yeah, that latest installation of that
Oh.
Friday, that was fucked.
Yeah.
It was
I never tried it.
It wasn't broken, but they tried to make you do too much with the buttons and everything had a second ability and everything like that. And it's like, no, just give me a fucking car.
Yeah. Carmageddon.
Carmageddon. I played
Was that on it?
Yeah, it was.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
And then all the Final Fantasies and Crash
Oh,
Bandicoot.
What about a game that I only played this year for the first time? Heart of Darkness.
Ah, yes.
Did you? I didn't even know that game existed when it was out.
No.
I only found out this year.
Was it
Eddie
Abe's
Evil?
What?
Abe's Odyssey?
Yes. Yeah, that was out on
Originally
that.
came out on that.
Medieval.
Oh,
Spyro.
Dino Crisis.
Oh yeah. That's like somebody played
Cool.
Resident Evil and said this needs dinosaurs.
Yeah. Or you're thinking there, Resident Evil.
Yeah, the
Right.
first Resident Evil. What is this?
A Jill sandwich. Or almost a Jill sandwich.
Oh, happy
Great
nostalgia,
stuff.
guys.
Yeah, Gex.
Gex.
Yeah, never played that.
Gex the Gecko. We saw a lot of these at the... This is what's really funny. It's only 20 years old and they had it at the Game Masters.
Yeah.
With Syndicate Wars and stuff like that.
Getting old.
Mm.
All
Awesome.
right. Well, that
Next.
was a lovely walk down memory lane. But yes, who is next? Red?
Oh, yeah, with a quick one. The World Championships of League of Legends down 15% viewers from 32 million last year to 27 million this year. Still not a bad fucking effort.
Yeah, I don't think that would upset me if we had that many likes on the page and we dropped.
Yeah.
Dropped from 32 to 27 million.
Yeah, I think I'd still be alright to sleep at night on my beds of cash.
Yeah, sorry, that was a nice quick one. That's about it on that.
Yeah, because it was last year, it was 32 million and it had more viewers than the Oscars.
But the total, well, the average viewing time was up from, I think, 48 to 67 minutes on average.
That's probably because the game went for a bit longer than
A bit longer.
Yeah, because I think it was the Kings last year. Absolutely pumped them. So, yeah, the final match didn't go for that long.
Alright, move on. Next bit of news. Both Target and K-Mart have removed Grand Theft Auto from their shelves. Now, this one's got controversy. But, Sean, you've got to be in your bonnet about it. You tell me why.
Why I have my bee in my bonnet about it. Well, first of all, I'd like to know, why is it Target that is getting targeted by this, like singled out by this petition?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know straight off the bat. Why is it
Because
Target that's just going, hey, Target, you've got this game, rah, rah, rah. Somebody probably went in there and couldn't get there. I don't know. Whatever you buy at Target and crack the shits, and they've gone, oh, but they've got plenty of copies of that, so I might have a bitch about it.
Oh, well, I think it's probably because Target's generally seen as like a family store.
So's Big W.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Target and Kmart have pulled it from the shelves. It's come on the back of an online petition that got 40,000 signatures on it.
Oh, my information that I got was 51,000. So somebody's lying. I bet the petition doesn't even exist.
I had 43,000 pre-menstrual fucking women tick the box online.
They're making it up as they go along.
But the thing is that it's not concerned mothers that have raised this petition. It's not police officers who probably have the most brutality done against them in the game. It is 4 ex-prostitutes are the people that started this petition.
Oh, okay.
So they're based at... Well, I think it's been based... The petition's based on misinformation. It's based on claims that GTA 5 promotes violence against women, as you can pick up hookers, then kill them and get your money back.
That was a catalyst.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it promotes realism, because you can do that in real life, you know.
Yeah, so you can. So
they've been fucked their whole life, so they turn around and fuck us.
Promotes driving on the wrong side of the road too.
Yeah.
Fucking Americans.
The thing that annoys me the most about this is that we were told yesterday afternoon, which was the 3rd of December, by the head of Target, look, we're not backflipping on this. We're going to continue to sell the game. We're not going to give in to this. And then 2 hours later, they pull it from the shelves saying, we're not going to be selling it anymore. And then the parent group, which is West Farmers, is also owns K-Mart, has come on board today and saying, we're pulling it from the shelves as well. We're not going to have this game. Promotes violence against women. We don't want this. Its community has spoken about it. Well, obviously one side of the community has spoken about it, and nobody really thought that they'd ask the gamers what they thought about the whole idea of it. So Grand Theft Auto's always been an easy target for these things. We see it every time a GTA's been released. The thing is, at the moment, is I don't understand. It's been out for 15 months, this game.
Fucking a year too late.
Like, why is it all of a sudden and one company is being targeted about this? It's probably because these prostitutes have just got out of rehab after a year, and they thought they would be in their bonnet and we'll start up a petition. So I find it very ironic as well that they've used the internet to start the petition up, because online there's lots and lots of things that could be seen as promoting violence against women and hookers and all that kind of stuff. But you know, it's all right for them to use the internet, but the internet sells GTA 5 as well, so. Yeah, they're not boycotting that.
I've got a couple of things that I'd like to say about this. Firstly, Red. When's the last time you bought a video game from Target?
Yesterday.
Oh, that's right, you're in Tasmania, that's all you got. Sean, that backfired on me. Sean, when was the last time you bought a game from Target?
I think I saw Resident Evil 6 in there for $12, and I bought that about...
See, they should get rid of that, because that's a giraffe getting head.
Yes, it is.
When was the last time you bought a video game from K-Mart?
I don't think I ever have, because they're usually about $150 each.
Alright, well look, lastly, all I want to say is who gives a fuck if they sell it or not. They're selling it for
I think it's the whole point. It's the whole point of it, that who decides what I can and can't buy?
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? They don't sell Grand Theft Auto 5 in airports or police stations either.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
They don't sell any video games in police stations.
So who cares? Who cares if they're not going to sell it in these fucking shops? They don't sell it in the corner store either.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the whole principle about the thing, is that they're open to...
The principle of the thing is going to make you lose sleep over nothing. Who fucking cares?
But it promotes competition, because now EB don't have to price match.
Yeah, but Dick Smith's there going, excellent.
Yes! Yeah, I'll just go there. Fuck it.
Who cares, dude? Who
They
cares?
should take away Hunger Games and 50 Shades of Grey. They should take everything off their shelves.
The only
You can still go in there. I could probably go in there tomorrow and buy I Spit on Your Grave or I Spit on Your Grave 2.
No, the only thing that would upset me if Target and K-Mart stopped selling, if they'd stop selling $3 underpants.
You have to go to fucking...
Then I'd be upset. Because then I'd have to go to, like, fucking Ed Harry's or something. I don't know. Who fucking cares? I don't buy my games from there anyway.
Yeah, well, I just care that the fact is that we have fought hard to get an R18 rating in it, and they should not be saying, hey, oh, well, we're going to take a moral stance.
It's got nothing to do with the R18 rating.
Well, we've got an R18 rating, so therefore it has been passed by the classification boards. Who are they to tell me that I can't do it because they're all of a sudden saying that it's unsuitable for me to play?
No, that's not what they're saying. You want to know who they are? They fucking own the store. They can sell what they want. They own it. If you had your own business and of washing cars and I came in and said, can you build me a truck? And you said, no, I don't do that. Well, who the fuck are you to tell me that you can't build me a truck? It's my business. And that's what we fucking do, dude.
But who are these people to tell them in the start you can't sell this game? It's exactly the same.
They are the people, and they have a voice. They can say what they want. If these pushovers,
exactly, I'm
if these pushovers,
and I have a voice, and I
shut up.
say what I...
You don't have a voice right now because I'm talking. These people at Wes Farmers, if they want to be pushovers and accept it and do that in their own store, then they have the right to and they can do it. Who gives a flying fuck is my point.
I'm just sick and tired of these people whinging and bitching about stuff they have absolutely no idea about.
My concern is for you, Sean, because you're my friend. I don't want you getting upset and an ulcer over something that just doesn't matter. The game's not getting pulled off stores Australia-wide. It's nothing to do with the rating. It's just a particular retailer that doesn't want to shelve it anymore. They probably fucking sell it for $120 anyway because they don't even realise that it's been out a year and a half.
The thing is, though, that they do have excellent deals on their PlayStation 4 games for about the first week and a half.
2 weeks.
Been released. Yeah. And you know what? I will buy games from there. Like from Target, yes, they do. You can
64
go in there.
to 79 to 89. Yeah,
actually,
over a month
that's
period.
where I bought Unity from.
Yeah, they don't have the best, though.
I bought Unity for $62 from there.
It's not what you got ripped off there as well.
Yeah, I got it for $59.
Yeah, me three.
You can get it elsewhere for those prices, dude. Relax.
Yeah, it's going to open floodgates.
That's what I mean.
No, it's not. It's not going to open floodgates. You're making a mountain out of a molehill.
Yeah. And in the end, if you think about it, it's probably the Target was the only people that actually listened to what people had to say. They probably tried it on the classification board and EB games and all that, and they told to get fucked.
Yeah, probably. But, yeah, who cares? Seriously. The only thing that was good for was an awesome conversation for the podcast.
Yes.
Oh, dear. All right, let's see.
So I even had a joke in here. I said, I've written down the thing. It said, here you go, as in all aspects of life, we have choices. Okay? If I don't want to get punched in the face by a drug-fueled roid head, I stay away from Stereosonic.
I've seen that today.
See?
Moving on.
If you don't want to do it, don't make yourself in the situation where you're going to do it.
What?
Stop whinging. Well, the whole idea of this is they're whinging about the game. And I said, if you don't like the game, don't fucking buy it. Why are you stopping other people from doing it? This annoys me. It annoys the shit out of me.
I would love to go on and on and on about this.
I could go on for hours about this.
the problem is you're carrying on like that's the only store that stocked it, and it's not. So let's go. All right, let's move on. All right, Assassin's Creed Victory has been leaked and also confirmed by Ubisoft. Discuss in a friendly manner.
Yeah, as I
said.
I
hope there's Jack the Ripper in it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're talking about. But look, there's Ubisoft.
Then that'll get banned because he kills hookers.
He does too. That's pretty funny. Anyway, they're a bit upset, but a Ubisoft spokesperson either said it, tweeted it, wrote it, I don't know, but it somehow came out. He said, "It's always unfortunate when internal assets not intended for the public consumption are leaked, and while we are certainly welcome any anticipation for all of our upcoming titles, we're disappointed for our fans and our development team that is this conceptual asset is now public. The team in our Quebec studio has been hard at work on the particular game in question for the past few years, and we're excited to officially unveil what the studio has been working on at a later date. In the meantime, our number one priority is enhancing the experience of Assassin's Creed Unity for players." The fucking better.
It's a new studio that's doing it.
Quebec. No,
Yeah.
it's
Montreal.
No, it's Ubisoft Quebec. Ubisoft Montreal. So
Yeah.
But so I don't know. Maybe it'll work.
Everywhere but Canada.
That's what the victory is. Yes.
Yeah, the victories we got. Everyone
Frame rate.
talking about Unity for a moment.
I don't know who it's going to be. Who's like the main antagonist and stuff in it's going to be.
Yes.
It'll be interesting.
I was just about to say, yes. Arno's twin brother. Yes.
Yes.
Pip, old chap. I must be old.
Yes.
Oh, that's a fucking terrible joke, but I absolutely love it. Oh, yes.
All right. Shall we touch on something different?
You know what they should do is make the main character 60, so at least something in the game will be 60.
Oh, snap!
I was just going to say, Red,
being
you've just said that let's touch on something different. So I'll go into my story that YouPorn has now sponsored an esports.
Touché, my good man. They have.
So, Spanish esports team Play to Win, who play Dota 2, League of Legends, and Hearthstone, will no longer be known as Play to Win. Instead, they'll be known as Team YP or Team YouPorn. Don't know why they should have called themselves Team DP.
Wait, what's DP?
And by visiting their sponsor, they'll probably see something that they've never seen in real life because they play Dota 2, League of Legends, and Hearthstone.
Did you seriously ask what DP is?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a phallus in the pink and one in the stink. Double penetration.
Oh, DP, yeah, okay. Yeah, you learn lots of different things on this podcast.
Yeah, so so they actually it's a quote from one of the team members that yes.
End quote.
So it says one of them was speaking out and they said that they got sponsored and it's like, yes, Mum, we got sponsored. That means we're big time now. I don't know, some movie company. It doesn't matter. Don't look them up.
Subsidiary buddy sponsor, yes. Moist towelettes.
Yeah, so it's So what do you think about that? Actually, like having a porn site as a
I think it's a very, very smart move by the sponsor.
Yeah. Which 15 to fucking 21-year-old nerd is not accustomed to YouPorn?
I said this to somebody today. I said, "Oh, look, it's a newborn now. Has they sponsored an esports team?" And then it got into the conversation that it was low quality and this and that. And I turned around and said, "Well, you know what? The movie's only go for 5 minutes. That's all I need anyway."
Not every day you run into a porn connoisseur.
Yeah, you're debating the actual quality of the pornography.
Yes, he said it wasn't high definition enough, and yeah, okay.
Well, that's
He wants to feel like he's in the situation, I'm guessing.
yeah.
Spit on his hand first, then.
Red.
Oh,
What's next? Anyone got any thoughts, please?
Destiny have buffed their exotic weapons, and they've also taken away the way you upgrade your exotic weapons and armor. So no longer requiring shards and fucking, what are they called? I haven't played it for that long now.
Ascendant energy or something?
Energies and shards. Now you can they only require the one mineral or the one thing, and it's called the exotic shard, and that's obtainable by breaking down previous earned exotic weapons and fucking armors. And Sony has detailed their timed exclusive content, so it's an extra strike on Mars, and it's a 4-barrel shotgun called the Fourth Horseman. And they have said reluctantly, don't hold your breath on Xbox or Microsoft, because it will most likely be very late next year before they see any of that content.
Still no story.
Yeah, because The Dark Below is released next week on the 9th, so
sure is.
Hoping everyone's still excited for Destiny. We'll get about it and let it know.
Yep.
What it's like. You're getting it, aren't you, Luke?
Absolutely.
Every trio needs a noob.
Every what?
Trio.
You making fun of me?
Us three.
You making fun of me?
No, yes. Why lie? You'll call me on it anyway.
Asshole. I'm better than Sean.
No, I'm glad you're getting it, because we're going to
Sean
have
hasn't played it.
I still haven't played a multiplayer game on Advanced Warfare yet.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Not fun.
Just add it to the list. Oh, well, no, it doesn't matter.
All about Far Cry. I finished the game.
Hey, try the multiplayer on Far Cry.
Oh, that's fun.
I did.
You'll soon go and play Call of Duty.
Well, I played it the other day, and I must have jumped in like 3/4 of the way through the match, and I forget what I was playing, maybe Outpost or something. And at the end of it, this American guy is like, "Oh my God, we just lost 100-0.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we are so crap."
When I was playing it, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just running around going, "Hey guys, hello everyone, hi, I'm just here for the trophy. How you going?" I was just driving around in the cars and stuff. So yeah, I'm just here for this game. Then I'll move on to the next game mode. Just here for the trophies. See you later.
And this dude banging along through the trees and everything. He hits me with a quad bike, and I'm like, "Fuck! I can't even hit an elephant with a quad bike in the campaign. How the fuck did you get me?"
I got on an elephant and then just jumped on and machine gunned people.
All right, what's next news-wise, or are we done?
I think we're done.
We must be done. All right, let's do What's That Sound?
I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody, look what's going down.
But last week, well done, Sean. You picked Spec Ops: The Line, didn't you? I think you did. Yes. Also, James Edmondson and Ryan Sheraton, they both won video games as well for getting it correct. So congratulations to them.
Your orders killed 47 innocent people. Someone has to pay for your crimes.
Now,
there are a couple of other people that got it. Yes.
Yeah, well, there was a couple of people that got it right as well that didn't get games, because it's got to be the first 1 or 2 people. I've been given it to the first 2. And anyone after that, I'll let them know that they got it correct, but unfortunately no game.
James is cool. I used to sit with him in the borough at the football.
Hi, he's another one of those, is he?
Yeah.
Another one of you.
Yeah. Oh, well, can't hold that against him. He plays video games and listens to our podcast, so good bloke. All right, now this week is going to be a little bit different because I didn't get the sound. Sean didn't get the sound. Red didn't get the sound. Stooge got the sound for us. So all three of us are going to be there going, what's that sound?
And if we can't get it, we can call him a stooge bag.
I bet you it's Microsoft.
Okay, what? I don't know, it might be. All right, well, let's have a listen. I'm very keen to see if I can work it out.
Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
Oh, well,
I think I know as well, just because I was having a conversation the other day about something with him.
Yeah.
is it Lords of the Fallen? Well, Red said it first, so if that's correct, I don't know if it's right. Do you 100% know it's correct?
No,
I'm pretty much
not.
certain that it'd probably be that after, what Red said, and he's a massive fan of these games, and I think it's that.
Yeah, look, I don't know if we even have a clue. We might be far off, but if you think you know what that sound is for this week, feel free to send us a message to our Facebook page. Just let us know what you think the sound is, and if you are correct, we will send you a free game. Red, what if
you're one of the first two correct?
Yeah, that's right. If you're one of the first two correct. What game did you say it was?
I'm going with.
Okay, all right. I've actually got the answer now. And I'm not going to give it. That's the end of the show.
Is it? Oh shit, I need to get my notes to do that little thing, don't I? I've got
Insert
them just somewhere in my
hashtag
book.
Thorncliffe.
Insert hashtag.
That's just going to get you more YouPorn stuff.
Yes.
Come on, you should know it off by heart by now. Do it without.
Oh, I'm getting there.
You did it off by heart the first week and only
Yes,
screwed
I
up
did,
a
didn't
couple
I? I
of
can't
times.
find my notes anyway, so yeah.
Here we go.
Yes. Now that we're at the end of this week's show, please take the time to like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/AussieGamers2012. You can download this podcast directly to the device of your choice using Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, or iTunes, or through the link straight on the Facebook page. You can have a listen. If you tweet your life away on a daily basis, go to AussieGamers12 and follow us to get all the tweets directly from our Facebook and straight onto there. We have a blog, AussieGamersExpress.blogspot.com.au. That's AussieGamerSexpress.blogspot.com.au. Just Twitch. We've got that. Yeah, we stream some stuff on there. So Aussie Gamers TV at twitch.tv. You can follow us on there. If you sign up and subscribe to us on there, we'll also shoot you an email every time we go live. We have a YouTube channel if you like watching videos and stuff. That's Aussie Gamers Express. Search it on YouTube and give us a subscribe. And yeah.
If you want to send us some snail mail, we've got PO Box 130 Corrine, New South Wales 2749.
Excellent.
It's teamwork.
It is. What did you do, Red?
Yeah, giggled in the corner like Velma from that cartoon.
I muted you, and I heard your sweet voice going through my head while doing a wee.
Did you go to the toilet
Are you
during the
peeing
podcast?
during the podcast?
Hey? Yeah.
That's it. There's a ban on portable devices during recording. And look, just for those of you listening, this is over Skype, this recording, so we're not in the same room, so we didn't watch him pee.
Sean did. He's got his video on.
And it's an audio Skype. There is no video.
Wish there
No
was.
way, not so much.
I don't need to see Red's one tree catch on fire.
It's already on fire.
Well, that's what I mean, like the red bush.
Thought I had a pube till I pissed out of it.
It's your doodle.
That's a sex thing.
Oh, yeah.
Wicked.
All right, well,
That's about it.
that's it. Let's go play some video games. I need to drink some water because I'm very dehydrated in this recording room that I have here. There's like no airflow. Because if I have any airflow in here, the microphone picks it up. It's kind of like that. You hear that? Oh, no, I can't hear it. Yeah, so there's absolutely no airflow. I need to go get a drink and play some video games. How about you guys?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah, games.
Thank you, everybody, for listening again for this week. That was something around the episode 57. I've been Luke
I
1.
think it was 58. Didn't
No.
you say?
No.
Well, I've been Thorncliffe.
And incorrect.
Red.
And what?
Red.
And no, I said and incorrect.
Okay, so next week's actually the big one.
Why is 58 the big one?
I thought it was 58's the big one.
Why is 58 the big one?
Is that our 100th episode of
Yeah,
podcast?
it is. Yeah, 58. Yes, because we got to 42 last time.
Yes.
Yeah,
I can't wait for 69.
that's because you're a freak.
Because you never had one before.
Touche, my good man. Victory.
I don't like it because every time I do that, I just have this outrageous urge to fart.
Fuck yeah, you should do it.
Alright.
To see more videos like that, the sponsor of the Spanish esports team.
That's it. Alright, that's the end of the show. Thank you. Goodbye.
How did you get up here so fast?
Secret tunnels.